The new Prime Minister Liz Truss handed top cabinet jobs to ultra-loyalists just hours after succeeding Boris Johnson. The experienced big names who supported Rishi Sunak in the leadership race have been cleared out. Also vanquished are Johnson's once powerful Vote Leave clique, Michael Gove, Dominic, Raab and Priti Patel. For the first time in British political history, none of the four great offices of state, Prime Minister, Chancellor of the Exchequer, Home Secretary and Foreign Secretary, are held by white men. Kwasi Kwarteng has been given the most important appointment of Chancellor.
Mr Kwarteng, do you have a plan to fix the cost of living crisis, sir?
As a long-time friend and political soulmate of Truss, this was a widely expected choice. Kwarteng prides himself on making shit happen, with the letters MSH scrawled on the whiteboard in his Whitehall office. Another close friend, Terese Coffey, has been appointed Health Secretary and Deputy Prime Minister, making her the third Secretary for Health in 2 months. Coffey is a beer, music and football lover, but perhaps more importantly, the new Health Sec has previously voted to revoke access to at-home abortion rights to women in Northern Ireland. The British Pregnancy Advisory Service has warned that her record on abortion is deeply concerning. This trio now find themselves one of the most powerful in the country. But prior to Truss's promotion to Foreign Secretary less than a year ago, none of the three had ever held more than middle-ranking cabinet jobs. Joining Truss, Kwarteng and Coffey in the most senior roles are James Cleverley and Suella Braverman. Both elected in 2015, the lower-ranking ministers seemed unlikely to reach such giddy heights. Cleverley, a vocal supporter of Truss, is the new Foreign Secretary. He spent a few weeks as Education Secretary and nearly a year working directly for the new PM as a junior minister. Senior Conservatives who hope to become Foreign Secretary have suggested that Cleverley's appointment was designed so that Truss could retain the role while PM. Suella Braverman has taken over from Priti Patel as Home Secretary. She's pitched herself to the right of her predecessor and is set to take an even harder line on migration. The appointment of Jacob Rees-Mogg as Business Secretary has caused climate campaigners concern. The staunch Brexiteer has previously criticised climate alarmism and now finds himself responsible for energy and climate change. Truss's contemporaries say that she never looked the most likely of the 2010 intake to reach the top job. And with only Ben Wallace retaining his role as Defence Secretary, both Truss's supporters and critics say that her quick reorder of the Conservative Party could blow up in her face. She has only a couple of weeks to show the Tories that she has what it takes to lead the country through its current crisis. And the clock is already ticking.
Theresa May.